Hi, it's Chris.
It's Cammy.
Daniel.
Doug.
And today we're going to take a look at Braid.
Pretty straightforward instructions.
Pretty straightforward, yeah.
Yeah,
just come a bit closer. So basically, I had no idea what to expect when I played this game. Just like Portal, I had no idea what to expect. And yes, I realized that some people might want to pause. Okay, pause, read it another time. I'm not going to go through all of this because it's gonna make the game like we're gonna have to have a whole another part for this if we're gonna sit through all of this text.
Now Braid, I must say, the art in Braid, I really love it.
Yes,
it's great.
Beautiful.
I think video games are one of the ways you can express. Well, it's multi-medium art form. I mean, you got music. Braid's music is also really nice. The art, gameplay in itself, I think, is a form of art.
Some people tend to say that like video games is its own medium. I say it's its own medium and then some, meaning that it's got a combination of other mediums put in the experience.
Sure.
Like for instance, this is narrative heavy, but it's also a game. You know, so it's like almost like two art forms combined.
Tells a story.
Even though that story is incredibly complicated and cryptic. And
like a
you can interpret it a lot in the story. Well, interpret.
It's basically
a lot of ways to interpret what you
want. This game is basically the 2001 Space Odyssey of video games. It's really that cryptic. It really is.
Wow.
Well, I really haven't played enough of that to be able to comment, but I suppose kind of.
No, playing through it often, I'm like, wow, okay, I don't understand the...
basically, this game is very clever in its design. It's an incredibly complicated puzzle platformer, but it is so intuitive and eases you in so well that it's not overwhelming. Like, for instance, I forgot to hit that guy at the bottom. If you hit these oaks, you can actually gain velocity. Not velocity, gain... bounciness.
Yes.
Momentum.
Okay, I see that's up at the top.
Yeah, there's a counter
so
there.
you need those bad guys to get to the top.
To get to get the door open, yeah.
Yes.
That's it. No. So the point of this game is to collect every puzzle piece in each world.
Didn't you skip some in that previous world?
I did, and you'll see why, because I cannot reach them right now. This is weird, and I cannot believe I figured this out, but it's a very interesting way of doing it.
This looks like a
I think aren't there's multiple ways of solving these puzzles?
Not really.
Not as much.
No, really? not really. It's not.
Portal is.
Portal. Well, the thing about Portal is that it was easy to skip some of the puzzles in Portal, but in this game there really is only one, maybe two ways of doing a puzzle. Now check this out. You see, there's a picture of a table.
Yes.
That turns into a platform.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Can you believe it?
Really clever.
What? So you can actually use the puzzle to get across.
Yeah. But yeah, look at this. That platform is the puzzle. So what I do is I remove the platform, then he falls. Okay, sorry guys. Sometimes I press the menu button because the button to exit the puzzle is the same button to take you to the menu. So I'm always like, yeah, whatever.
Confusing.
Check this out.
Oh!
And then I move the platform.
So you can get across.
So I can get across.
Wow.
Oh, this music is nice.
Yes, very like Celtic.
Yeah, Celtic, that's what I was thinking.
That's the feel this game gives me.
You see that cloud there at the top right?
Yes.
If you wait something like an hour or 3 hours or something like that, it will slowly move across to the screen and you can get a secret star.
Oh, give me a break. An hour.
Yeah, wow, okay.
I don't know, some of the secrets in this is way too demanding. It's like for the hardcore gamers.
Well then, you might as well just leave it as your screensaver, set a timer for an hour or two, and then you can get it.
Oh, by the way, I can turn back time.
Yes.
So
Persian style.
Prince of Persia style, but infinite, unlike Prince of Persia. Which is okay, I guess, because, you know, Prince of Persia is supposed to be...
You know when there's those little caves next to a ladder that things are going to fall from the sky?
It doesn't have to tell you anything, just You just know from the level design.
Oh yeah, here's the Mario.
Mario.
Yeah, this game. I mean, the references to Mario is like.
And a dinosaur comes out.
I mean, I bet you weren't expecting a dinosaur.
Well,
But then again, in this game,
Toad, is that you? What happened?
You don't know what it takes.
time and mystery.
yeah, like
This game is definitely about time and it's a mystery.
the story.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, the backgrounds. You know what's good about this game is that when they designed this game, the guy just did the levels, and then they got an artist to do the graphics.
Wow.
So the game functions really well, but looks really nice at the same time.
Yes, and that's what you want in a game.
Yeah, you don't want the other way around.
Yeah.
Like so many of these AAA games, they always try to focus on graphics, and the gameplay's like so meh.
What's pretty cool with the turning back time is that there are items that don't go back usually.
Yeah.
So it's like with the example there's the keys, where and you can see the clouds here as well.
And
You'll see
it's-
later on, you get like the whole thing about turning back in time. There's
when you walk back.
when you walk backwards, and I won't spoil it for people.
Yeah. Unless you
Oh, look
played
at that little flower up top there. It looks
Yes.
so inconspicuous. Well, the fact
Yeah.
that it's in a rail.
Yeah.
It's obviously important.
Well, it's foreboding, that flower, and maybe Douglas doesn't know what we're talking
I
about.
don't know what you're talking about.
You'll find out.
I've played about somewhere around here in this game.
No, this is actually. I wouldn't say it's in
thank
my
you.
top 10. He just gives it to me.
Thanks.
Oh.
And then you shove them in a pit. What? Yeah.
Gee,
Where's the
that's
ethics?
nice.
Thank you. No, I don't need you anymore.
Shame.
And it's justify the means.
Yeah, one thing I thought was rather strange about this game, and I know they're trying to be all artsy and stuff, but it's kind of weird. You have this amazing environment with these weird-looking creatures, but you're just some dude in a suit and tie, just like so.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It makes him
contrasting.
seem like he's just an average Joe.
No, I mean there was the whole.
I suppose that's the point, yeah. Now, you're probably wondering why I stood still.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So clever.
Oh, there was a whole genre of fantasy in books and things where it's the normal guy who ends up in a fantastical world.
That's
That's
true.
True.
Either this or he's on some vision quest.
Yes.
See the flower?
Oh,
These are the most
yes.
vicious bunny rabbits.
Okay, they don't look vicious because I'm totally owning them right now, but
But you want to own them.
you want to. The problem is that they're the hardest guys they're the hardest henchmen, I guess you could say, on this game.
Yeah, they really cause you a lot of
A lot of grief. You'll find out later in this episode, or maybe in the next episode. Fortunately, I played through this game. Now, all right, watch this. Okay, now thank goodness Mario, whatever, is gonna save me. the what
nice
is-
bed of
the
flowers.
fly traps. Yeah.
raging rabbits.
It's like the Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
I think that's where it came from.
Probably. Yeah. Thank goodness for that handy time.
And the fact that they meow is like
It's
weird.
This gets so hectic. I just can't. These two rabbits here, they just won't let me go.
Oh,
Whoa.
you know what? Sometimes I find you playing this game and you're like, man, I'm putting this guy through so much pain.
And eventually I'm like, no, I have to kill him back here. And this is one of the hardest parts of the game, and it's only like in the first world.
I can't just keep on getting hit by that.
Eventually the cannon. There we go. It's over now.
I think the cannon is the best bit to keep
Well, the
rabbits.
cannon is part of the problem actually, because I kept dying because every time I jump on the rabbits, I bounce into the cannon.
Yes.
Oh, you've synchronized that.
Yeah, I've synchronized the two cannons there. That's a puzzle right there. You think it's not a puzzle, but it is a puzzle. You need to even out the fireball so that I've got time to get through here.
Yes.
There's puzzles everywhere in this game.
Yeah, I mean, puzzles I didn't even existed, you pointed out.
This is actually quite annoying. I forgot what I was supposed to do here.
So you just kind of
So I
bided your time.
but then I realized I'm doing the right thing. I'm supposed to
Oh,
not.
what a cute little bunny
I'm
rabbit.
supposed to not use the.
Beat him.
You're not supposed to use.
I'm supposed to not use my rewind time. If I did, then I would have slowed down the platform, and the platform would have not come out when I needed it to.
Oh.
Yeah, that platform, I take it.
Yeah, there's another platform there that's trying to stop the one from coming out, and you need to restrain yourself from using the rewind ability.
I don't know why, but that platform you're on, those kinds, they look like Twix bars.
They do look quite delicious.
Yeah. I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
I
Twix
probably
bar.
don't agree with that.
Last time, it actually looks like, yeah, it looks like a platform.
Yeah.
I play a lot of games. What can I say? I know meme. I know what a platform is when I see one.
Most of us do. Be honest. Yeah.
Well, if you can stand on a Twix bar.
Is it because you're pregnant, Cammy, that you're thinking about food all the time?
Well, I don't know. Could be.
So rewind time there to make the key reappear so I can use it the second time.
Well, yeah.
That's being resourceful,
Cool. Yeah.
Now that key I can use twice, but this one I can't because it's flashing, which means
Oh, yes.
my rewinding isn't going to affect it. Isn't
Yes.
going to respawn it, if you will.
Yeah.
So-
So when anything flashes green, you know that it's not
It's
a respect of
magic.
time. It's magic.
I actually messed up here the first playthrough. I played through this game before I recorded it because I needed to refresh my memory of the puzzles because I don't want to spend too much time on these things. And I messed up there and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't fix it. You
Oh.
have to exit the level and
Oh,
try
no.
again. So, as you can see, I'm adding more and more puzzle pieces.
Is that still the same puzzle? No, it's different.
It's the same puzzle,
Is it?
actually,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's the one that you created the platform for in the first place?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, fair enough.
Ooh, a green key. Oh.
Yeah, this is like you kind of commit suicide to go
Jeez.
back in time.
That's pretty brutal.
Can you imagine this guy has to feel pain every time he dies and he has to rewind time?
Yes. Whoa. Okay, this is the lair.
That is
Ah.
cheating. Cheating.
That's the
Hacks.
only way.
Hacks.
He's got 5 life bars and I've got 2
You've got 2
chandeliers.
chandeliers.
Nonetheless, you would be banned from online gaming if you were to do that.
Online Braid.
Yeah.
Dude,
Multiplayer Braid, I mean,
Whoa.
a guy posts in the comments, "You're cheating, not supposed to rewind time." Can you imagine rewinding time every single time somebody pressed the rewind
You know what?
button?
We wouldn't learn anything in life. That's for sure. Yes, no, in this game you do learn something.
Yes.
I only found out after like my 3rd playthrough that I could speed up the rewind time.
Ah,
Are you serious?
Really?
Sometimes you have to wait a very long time, so that must have been painful.
Well, that wasn't too bad my first time. It got really bad in the later levels when I was when you have to rewind quickly. You have to be very quick.